This is the WJTS News. Hello, thank you for tuning in. I'm Bill Potter reporting. The Du Bois County Soil and Water Conservation District is accepting applications for cover crop seed cost share for the fall of 2022 planting. The deadline to apply is the close of the business day on September 30th. Applications will be ranked based upon criteria established by the Du Bois County SWCD supervisors and will be funded in the order received. The cost share rate is 75% of the cost of cover crop seed, with a $20 per acre maximum. A maximum of 50 acres will be funded for each farm or entity, and the minimum is 10 acres. The cover crops is to be sown must be a mix of 3 different species and must be sown using reduced or no-till practices, broadcasting or aerial application. They may not be harvested for forage. Contact the SWCD office at 812-482-1171 extension 3, 482-1171 extension number 3 with any questions. Applications are available at duboisswcd.org or by requesting at the office located at 1486 Executive Boulevard, Suite A in Jasper. The Spencer County Visitors Bureau seeks new applicants for the $12,754 in grant funds available through the Tourism Enhancement Grant. Since announcing the $50,000 grant earlier this year, the Visitors Bureau has distributed $37,246 to 8 local businesses and organizations. The 2022 Tourism Enhancement Grant was established to help strengthen Spencer County tourism and increase its economic impact in the 2022-2023 year. The grant assists tourism-related entities in funding special projects, events, activities, marketing, and other initiatives that encourage visitation throughout Spencer County. Recent recipients were awarded a total of $9,250 for the following incentives. Santa Claus Museum and Village expanded its parking lot to accommodate more guests during peak times and special events. Spencer County Fair will add a motocross facility and event to this year's schedule. The new event is expected to attract additional visitation and increase weekday traffic to Spencer County. And the second annual Oktoberfest, hosted by the St. Francis of Assisi's Parish, requested grant funds to increase marketing and attract more visitation. This special event offers food booths, live music, kids activities, a half-pot drawing, and more. Other businesses and organizations awarded tourism enhancement funds earlier this year include Beloved Farms, Ohio River Scenic Railroad, Lincoln Pines Lakefront Resort, St. Mildred Rocks, and Lincoln Pioneer Village and Museum. More than $12,000 remains in the Tourism Enhancement Grant Fund. For complete details and a submission form, interested entities can visit santaclausind.org/tourism-partners. And you can also go to indianasAbeLincoln.org/tourism-partners. Contact the Spencer County Visitors Bureau at 812-937-4199. 937-4199 with any questions or to brainstorm ideas. A new gallery opened at the 10 Clark Cultural Center recently. Kurt Jubelor's Wunderkammer, or Kurt Ebeler in some circles, is open through October 23rd. Jubelor gives us a look at his background and a detailed look at this exhibit. Here is Jubelor with more.
I went to undergraduate school at USI and had really good professors there. Then I went to graduate school at Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville, which is just across the river from St. Louis, and again had good professors. I started out as a drawing student, but I switched to sculpture because that kind of fit more with what I was doing. And I've been doing collage since undergraduate school. Michael Akas, friend of mine and my teacher and mentor there, he was doing collage and that influenced me. I have a lot of influences from Joseph Cornell and Robert Rauschenberg, Andy Warhol. And after I got my master's degree, I got a job working at the University of Southern Indiana's New Harmony Gallery of Contemporary Art. I was there for 11 years, and while I was there, I went back to school and got my teaching certificate, and I've been teaching art to middle school students for the past 27 years. And in this show, there's a lot of different eras in my work. Some things go back all the way to 1993, all the way up until last week. And what's different about this show, I titled it Wunderkammer, which means a hall of wonders, or it's like a cabinet of curiosities that would have been done in the 16th and 17th century, where wealthy people would get all their things from their travels and display them, and it was a source of wonderment to people because they hadn't seen this stuff before, and it was also used for education. And as an educator, I demonstrate, when we're doing an assignment, if we're doing a self-portrait, I do a self-portrait while we're working on it to show them how to do it. So on the wall over here, there's a really long collage, and then other pieces on top of it that are all things from projects that I do with students. So like I said, I do a lot of collage, and a lot of the newest work is focused on Jasper's affiliation with Pfaffenweiler, Germany, their sister city. And I was very fortunate to be able to go to Pfaffenweiler last November with two other artists, Jay Hamlin and Monty Young, and the city of Jasper and the sister cities organization, through a grant from the Eckert Foundation, was able to send us there. And we spent a total of 19 days in Pfaffenweiler and the area, touring around and meeting lots of people. And probably about 10 pieces in the show focus on that. And I'm still in the process of digesting that and going to be doing more collages on that.
Wunderkammer will be open to the public at the 10 Clark Cultural Center now through October 23rd. That is to the public. Monday through Friday, the gallery is open 9 to 5. Saturdays, it is open from 10 to 2. And Sundays from noon to 3. All those times are Eastern Time. St. Mindred Archabbey's pilgrimage to honor the Blessed Mother at the Montecasino Shrine have been scheduled for the Sundays in October. The pilgrimages begin with an opening hymn and a short sermon, followed by a rosary procession. The service ends with the Litany of the Blessed Virgin and a hymn. Speakers and topics for the pilgrimages are October 2nd, Father Jeremy King, OSB, on Mary, Model of Perseverance. October 3rd, Archabbot Kurt Stasiak, OSB, on Who Are My Mother and Brothers and Sisters. And October 16th, Brother Morris Zeller, OSB, on the Marian Shrines and Pilgrimages. And October 23rd, Father Bede Cisco, OSB, on Mary Among the Disciples. And on October 30th, Father Adrian Burke, OSB, on Be It Done Unto Me, on the Virginal Emptiness of Mary. Services begin at 2 p.m. Central Time. The public is welcome. The Montecasino Shrine is located 1 mile east of the Archabbey on State Road 62 in St. Mindred. For more information, call Mary Jean Schumacher during business hours at 812-357-6501, 357-6501. For updates on the day of the event, you should call this number, 812-357-6611, 357-6611. Jasper's Jehovah's Witnesses return to door-to-door ministry after a 30-month pandemic pause. Jehovah's Witnesses resumed their trademark door-to-door ministry on September 1st when a 2.5-year suspension of the work was officially lifted, just in time to begin a global campaign featuring a new interactive Bible study program. The decision to resume their door-to-door ministries marks the complete restoration of all pre-pandemic in-person activities for the 1.3 million Jehovah's Witnesses in the 13,000 congregations in the United States. The move coincides with the global campaign to distribute a new interactive Bible study program available in hundreds of languages at no cost. The program comes in the form of a book, online publication, or as an embedded feature within the organization's free mobile application, JW Library. Released in late 2020, the interactive study platform combines text, video, illustrations, and digital worksheets to help learners of all languages. And now stay tuned. WJTS News will continue in a moment. Brian Schwank makes his weekly visit to the Du Bois County Humane Society, followed by a look at weather, and Kurt Guxel has sports.